Mercedes-Benz S-Class history, the complete evolution of the world's finest luxury sedan introduction. The car that defines luxury, the Mercedes-Benz S-Class, is not simply a luxury car. It is the standard by which all luxury sedans are measured. For more than half a century, the S-Class has represented the highest level of comfort, safety, engineering, and innovation in the automotive world. Every generation of the S-Class has introduced technologies that later became common across the entire industry. When Mercedes-Benz builds an S-Class, it is not designed to compete with other cars of its time. Instead, it is designed to define the future. To understand why the S-Class holds such a legendary status, we must travel back to its roots, long before the name S-Class even existed. The foundation years. Mercedes luxury before the S-Class, 1950s. In the years following World War II, Mercedes-Benz focused on rebuilding its reputation as a premium automobile manufacturer. During the early 1950s, Mercedes introduced luxury sedans that emphasized durability, ride comfort, and mechanical reliability rather than speed or sportiness. Models like the Mercedes-Benz S-220, 187 represented this philosophy. These cars featured smooth inline-six engines, spacious interiors, and a refined driving experience that stood far above ordinary vehicles of the time. They were designed for professionals, executives, and government officials who valued comfort and prestige. At this stage, Mercedes did not yet have a single flagship model line. Instead, it focused on continuously improving its luxury sedans, slowly building the DNA that would later define the S-Class. The Ponton era, building the luxury identity, 1953-1962. The introduction of the Ponton series, Bon 20, 121, 180, marked a major step forward for Mercedes-Benz. These cars featured a fully integrated body design rather than separate fenders, giving them a modern and solid appearance. Fenders. Inside, the Ponton models emphasized comfort and practicality. Suspension systems were tuned for smooth roads, interiors were quiet, and materials were chosen for durability rather than flashiness. Mercedes engineers focused heavily on structural strength, long-term reliability, and passenger safety. These cars helped establish Mercedes-Benz as a brand associated with trust, quality, and refinement. And while they were not yet technological showcases, they laid the groundwork for everything that would come next. The safety revolution, Fintail models, 1959-1968. One of the most important chapters in Mercedes-Benz history began with the Fintail Heckfloss models, including the 111 and 112 series. These cars introduced something revolutionary, a scientific approach to vehicle safety. Under the guidance of safety engineer Bela Barini, Mercedes developed the concept of crumple zones and a rigid passenger safety cell. This design allowed the car to absorb crash energy while protecting occupants, an idea that transformed automotive safety worldwide. The fins at the rear were not just styling elements. They helped drivers judge the edges of the car, improving parking visibility. Luxury versions of these cars featured air suspension, premium interiors, and advanced braking systems. For the first time, Mercedes-Benz proved that luxury and safety could coexist. This philosophy would become the core identity of the future S-Class. The ultimate pre-S-Class, Mercedes-Benz 600, 1963-1981. Although not officially an S-Class, the Mercedes-Benz 600, 100 deserves special mention. It was the most advanced and luxurious Mercedes ever built at the time. The 600 featured a powerful V8 engine, hydraulic systems, operating windows, seats, sunroof, and doors, air suspension for unmatched ride comfort. This car was used by royalty, heads of state, celebrities, and world leaders. It represented absolute automotive authority and luxury. The Mercedes-Benz 600 demonstrated what was possible when engineering had no limits and directly influenced the philosophy behind the future S-Class. 1972. The birth of the S-Class 116 in 1972. Mercedes-Benz officially introduced the S-Class name, derived from the German word Sonderklasse, meaning a special class. The 116 became the first official S-Class and instantly standards. This generation focused heavily on occupant safety, ride comfort, and technological advancement. The 116 introduced advanced crash structures, improved suspension geometry, high-quality interior materials. The most groundbreaking innovation came in 1978, when Mercedes introduced ABS, anti-lock braking system, in the S-Class. This was the first time ABS was offered in a production car, revolutionizing vehicle safety forever. The range included powerful engines, but the most legendary model was the 450-cell 6.9, featuring a massive V8 engine and hydropneumatic suspension. What is that? It combined limousine comfort with performance that rivaled sports sedans. The 116 established the S-Class as the global benchmark for luxury sedans. The Golden Era 126 S-Class, 1979-1991. The 126 S-Class is widely considered the most successful and respected S-Class generation ever produced. It refined every aspect of its predecessor while improving efficiency and reliability. This generation introduced improved aerodynamics, lighter construction, exceptional long-term durability, safety, reached new heights with the introduction of airbags, first for the driver, later for the front passenger. Seatbelt pretensioners and advanced braking systems further enhanced protection. The 126 became a global symbol of authority and success. It was used by governments, corporations, and elite individuals worldwide. Even today, it is admired for its timeless design and legendary build quality. Engineering without compromise. 140 S-Class, 1991-1998. The 140 represents a time when Mercedes-Benz prioritized engineering excellence above all else. Cost was secondary. Perfection was the goal. This generation introduced double-glazed windows for noise insulation, soft, closed doors, and trunk advanced climate control systems for the first time. The S-Class offered a V12 engine, delivering unmatched smoothness and power. The car was extremely heavy and solid, giving occupants a feeling of complete isolation from the outside world. Parking guide rods rising from the rear fenders were used to help drivers park the large vehicle. While critics initially called it excessive, the 140 later became legendary for its strength, refinement, and durability. Luxury meets intelligence. Q 121 S-Class, 2005-2013. The W121 restored the S-Class's reputation for solid build quality, while pushing technology forward. Major features included pre-safety system, night view, assist infrared camera. Advanced adaptive suspension EMG variants became more prominent, offering high-performance luxury with incredible power. The W121 successfully balanced comfort, technology, and performance. Redefining modern luxury. W222 S-Class, 2013-2020. The W222 completely changed the perception of luxury sedans. It was the first car to use full LED lighting, eliminating traditional bulbs entirely. Inside, the cabin featured dual digital displays, ambient lighting with multiple color options, massage seats, and advanced driver assistance. The car could steer, brake, and accelerate semi-autonomously, moving closer to self-driving technology. Ride comfort reached exceptional levels, making the W222 one of the most praised S-Class generations ever. The future is here. W223 S-Class, 2020 present. The W123 represents the most advanced S-Class in history. It focuses on digital intelligence, automation, and personalized luxury. Major changes include next-generation MBUX system, large vertical touchscreen interface, augmented reality, navigation, rear-wheel steering, makes the large sedan highly maneuverable. In selected markets, Level 3 autonomous driving allows the car to drive itself under specific conditions. The interior feels like a luxury lounge with advanced sound systems, fragrance control, massage seats, and intelligent climate management. Engines are now more efficient, cleaner, and quieter without sacrificing performance. Conclusion: Why the S-Class will always lead the Mercedes-Benz S-Class is not just a car. It is a legacy of innovation. Every generation introduced technologies that reshaped the automotive world. From safety systems to digital intelligence, the S-Class has always led the way. From the early luxury sedans of the 1950s to the ultra-intelligent 123, the S-Class remains the ultimate expression of automotive excellence. That is why, even today, the S-Class is still called the best luxury sedan in the world.